Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. She said, what? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Torta with the snack habit. Bye-ya, 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 in the drop. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You already know what it is. In a menudo style in a direct fashion, we're going to get straight into it today. You see the thumbnail. Hey, the flea market, the segunda. You know what I mean? The ramate. You guys already know what it is, man. Everybody of a Mexicano flavor, raza way. That's our spot, right? That's our go-to. You know, he says, where do you think I got this shirt at? Come on. I'll give you 3 guesses. The segunda, the flea market, the ramate. Twist them all up. There you go. It's all one. The flea market's the go-to spot. Always has been. You know, as a young kid, my jefito used to take me because he used to sell at the flea market. That's the only jale he ever had in his life. If it wasn't the D game, if it wasn't being a I say drop DJ, then it was, of course, selling at the flea market, man. This fool used to have a gaggle of shit too. I remember I used to go as a kid. You know, when you're a kid, you want to go to your dad, with your dad to work. Sasuke, Dad, can I go to be a rocket scientist when I grow up? Dad, come on, Sasuke. With my dad, it was like, Mio, get your ass up. Help me load the truck. We're going to go fucking to Modesto right here to the little Ramate and sell. Fuck, eh? I was going to be there all day and I wasn't going to get nothing but a corn dog and a little bit of ketchup. I had nothing coming, you know, as a kid. At first, it was fun the first few times. After that, it was work. And I was like, fuck, man, Sasuke, I can't even get a transformer out the situation? Hell no. Maybe a broken one. You know, if you're lucky from fucking one of them old men that just sells all kinds of fucking hubcaps and shit, there you go. But the flea market back in the days was definitely the go-to spot. You'll see a lot of raza, especially in the Central Valley, you know, going to the flea market. Because you're going to get good food. It's somewhere to go. Get out of the house during the day, the morning time, go get you a bowl of menudo, go chill. You know, you might run into some people you know, and then you know how it's funny. You'll see about the all night long homies and shit. Hey, what's up, bro? But then when you run into them in a public place, it's like, hey, what's up, eh? Like, you can't believe they're there. And they can't believe you're there. Fuck, what are you doing here, eh? The same shit we were doing last night at the tortas pad. Come on now, everybody's here. It's just the way it is. But I'm going to tell you a situational story about the Merced flea market. See, we have a flea market in my town, and in Menudo está in a direct fashion. Ain't that big, right? It's got a little bit bigger over the years, but everyone just likes to walk around and look cool. Mean mug. Shoulder shrugs, mean mugs, but ain't no one trying to catch no slugs, right? It's just how it was, at least back in my days. We used to walk around, we used to go a group of homeboys and just look for trouble. You know what I'm saying? Seeing if we could steal from the It's hard to steal from the Asians, huh? They got the other people across the way watching. The Russians, they be watching this shit. They be looking at you like that. I'm just trying to steal a Swiss Army knife. I'm over there like, fuck, I got it, homie. Watch my back, puto, right? Don't trip, fool. Hey, you got us over there to the taco truck? Don't trip, I got you, right? And the Russian dude's across the way going, no, 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 no. He's doing the Dikembe Mutombo, bitch. Better get your hands off that Swiss Army knife, right? Guard! He's trying to lock us up. And they will press charges. They're real about their eggplants and their jalapenos around that motherfucker, right? Believe me, I've tried to steal everything from a fucking Carolina Reaper to a garbage pail kid. That's how it was. But they were watching. So this is a story about how, you know, gangs infused the flea markets. Now, I told you guys a story a while back about the Modesto flea market and how North and South got off, man. Upstaters, norteños. It was quite vicious. But this one is about the brothers, right? The brothers from another mother, right? In Merced, there are brothers, man. There's a few black gangs. West Side Merced Original Bloods. That's an old school one. McNamara Lynch Mobs, another old school one. You got the North Side Paul Ruse and, of course, the Merced Gangsta Crips. Respects to all these groups. They've been around. They went through a lot. You know, at one point in time, my neighborhood and the group that I was from, man, we did go at it with some of them. And then we did have some type of ties or bonds with a few of them. It's just the way it goes, man. You know, when you grew up around brothers, you know, you had to understand that some days it's going to be cool. And some days you're going to wish, nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. You're going to have to hit them with the 5 heartbeats. It's just how it is. But as far as my city and really gangbanging between blacks and browns, other than the Merced Gangsta Crips, it really wasn't that, right? It really was just all love. And it was kind of just like, hey, you do yours, we do ours. And no animosity there. It wasn't like on site or there was frictions. But this day, the wind's about to fucking blow, right? So I remember getting up early in the morning. And the homeboys are like, hey, let's go at the flea market. Hey, let's go get some tacos. And our flea market, they got the bomb Mexican food, man. Bomb-ass tacos. I mean, they're not the best in the town. The best you're going to get on 16th Street. But they got good tacos, right? So the homie's like, let's just go. You know what I mean? We'll go trip out, go see what they got. Says, okay, go get a shirt for tonight. Don't lie. Don't sit here and act like you ain't never bought a shirt at the flea market to rock for that night. You know what I mean? There's a lot of autos that had. You know what I mean? Sabes que Tupac all crooked like this. All eyes on me. Tachueco, pinchy Tupac on the t-shirt, right? But you think you're cool. Homies are like, damn, where'd you get that shit? That motherfucker's tight. Hey, I bought it at Macy's, right? Come on now. You know damn well you bought that motherfucker right there from some little Mexicano doing this. In the back, his old lady, big old fat old lady's doing the press, right? He's in the back like, hey, $22, right? $22, eh? You know what I mean? I'll give you a discount. It's usually 25, but fuck it. The wind's blowing right here. Bang, bang, like Gunner says. So anyways, the homeboy's like, hey, let's go. Fuck it, let's go, right? So we get up all early. I don't know why Vato's got to go to the flea market hella early. Why is it open at 6, 7 in the morning? Take your asses to sleep, eh? Don't open around this motherfucker till about 1:30, right? But of course, we pull up about 10 o'clock in the morning, throw a little fucking hoodie on, man, a little beanie, you know what I mean? You think you're doing it. What's up, bro? What's up? I'm walking in, pay for my little $5 ticket to get in. Says que they give you a little ticket and a stampia on the hand. Bam, I'm in. You know what I mean? So I could go in and out, smoke a frajo. Anyways, we're mobbing around that motherfucker. And ain't no one up early in the morning but roaches and Asians, right? There's a whole bunch of Asians running around selling fucking eggplant and fucking mushrooms. And we're just mobbing. The taco trucks don't really start popping until about 11, 12 o'clock. Lunchtime. That's when they really start to get it. That's when you hear, arre, wey, listo. I'm full of them. Hella paisas run up there like, yo quiero menudo, right? They want menudo. Anyway, so we're mobbing around. And I see this group of brothers right there. And they're talking to some Mexican chicks. Now, in the meantime, in between time, I wouldn't even trip. It's not my business. Hey, if she wants to go be a tirada and give herself to the streets, well, then she's for the street, right? That's their business. That's none of our business. But the homie's looking like, hey, fuck that, it's my ex over there talking to the Africano brothers, right? And I was like, fool, who is it, your ex? You done boned everybody, right? Now he's like, no, serio, bro, if that is, I'm flighting. I said, why, bro? Let her do her thing. So that's because she went from a 6-inch to a foot long. Let her win, right? So that's because she's trying to, on 55th, cuz, let her win. He was like, nah, fuck that, homie. You know what I mean? I ain't going out like that. And I understand the situation. You can't tell me sitting there right now, Holmes, if you see one of your ex, nah, not me. I don't give a fuck. My lady looks too good. I don't care about them, right? But a lot of dudes, if they see their ex with another vato, it makes their blood boil, huh? Simmering got them shivering. It does a thing. It does something to someone, especially the raza way. I don't know about the brothers in the white. I can't speak for them, Wood. But one thing I can say about us brown brothers, right? Sorry, no tortillas, is that we definitely be like, fuck that, eh? You know, it's one of them situations, if I can't have her, no one can. Especially that one, they's gonna tear her up, right? What if I try to call her in the late night for a booty call? It's not gonna be the same it was. It's gonna be like throwing a tic-tac down the hallway. Damn right, you know what I mean? And don't blame me, I didn't get a hold of her. So now, look. We're mobbing, and he's like, nah, that is her, bro. Fuck, she's a fucking skunk, guys. And yep, straight Pepe Le Pew, I smell it, bro. And he was like, hey, we're going to fucking go around, and if they're still there, I'm going to say something. And I'm like, here we go, man. And there's some big brothers over there. There's always one big brother, right? Vato over there looking like Jody. Jody! I'm like, oh, hell no. Vato like a Green Mile over there. I'm just like, shit, bro. I just wanted to get some tacos and perhaps buy a fake stereo system for my car. I didn't want to fucking... You know what I mean? Cause problems. I was like, damn, Vato woke me up to get beat up. You know what I mean? Straight up, eh? You know, because them brothers be having hands. But, I mean, and then we're going to have to pull out knives and a weapon. You know, the weaponry game is real. There's always a Swiss Army knife around. Like I said, I tried to steal one, so I know. So anyways, we're mobbing. And our flea market ain't that big, so it's only mandatory that we are going to run into each other. You know what I mean? It's one of them situations. We're going to run into each other. It's a fact. So I'm mobbing over there. I'm trying to look through the CDs for a long-ass time. The homie's like, hey, come on, let's go see him. I'm like, wait, hey. You know what I mean? So I was scared. They got the fool. They got the RBL posse. He's like, we already got that shit in the car. Yeah, but you know, you don't got this one. This is the bootleg one. See, it's called Kevin Bootleg. He's like, nah, fool, fuck that. Let's go see, man. I get behind it. Could be sucking chorra right now, eh? I'm like, fuck, she could be on. Anyways, hey, they got the fucking new Dre Dog. He's like, come here, right? So we're like, fuck, man. The other homie's looking at me. There's only 4 of us, right? The other homie's looking at me like, damn, fool. It's always because of him, huh? It's always because of him and his highness. The same motherfucker in the club, I got all the bitches, right? And then when she's over there going, to the next man, he's over there, I don't fucking, he's doing the fucking trade from Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking, just like, why me? Why you? So that's good. When you're working with the hefty cinch sack, then you don't have to worry, but you're not. So there you go. You're working with a glad bag. That's it. So anyways, we're walking. I see the Africano brothers walking with the chicks too. And guess what? Yep, hold. I said it. Antenna's going. Are you ready? The homie's old lady or his ex. She's with the Green Mile. tawanga, right? She wanted it, right? So while he's over there with flies coming out of his mouth, she's over there fucking gobbling it up like the gobbler, right? And they're mobbing together. There's a few chicks. The fucking Africano brothers are walking, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, bro. So I'm trying to stop, like, because I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to avoid the situation because I know there's going to be problems because the homeboy ain't going to just, we're going to fight, eh? That's a fact. There's not going to be no, hey, what's up? Nice to see you here. Damn, hey. You know what I mean? There's none of that. The homeboy's going to be like, hey, you motherfucker, you, right? He's going to get his American meat on. So they're walking this way. We're walking this way. There's a whole bunch of aisles. You know what I mean? And so there's fucking like vendors on each side. And it's like they could sense it. These Asians got like fucking telekinetic powers, ninja powers, right? Because they're starting to fucking put shit away. They're like, oh, these brothers is about to go at it with the norteños, right? And so we're mobbing. And so I hear one of them say, what's up, S.A.? And the homie goes, what the fuck you say, Holmes? And I was like, oh, this was the other homeboy. He's like, we ain't S.A.'s, homie. And I'm like, I am. Hey. And I'm like, what's up? They're like, what's up? And we stop and the homeboy tells this old lady, you're a fucking whore, right? I'm just, hey, women, don't feel disrespected. This is just how the story went, right? Facts. I'm only telling truths here. And she's like, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. Ooh. And the black dude's like, oh, hey, wait, what's up? What's your problem, bro? This is my girl. He's like, your girl? She was my girl 2 days ago. So what's what happened? Hey, can I talk to you by ourselves? Can I talk to you by ourselves? Right? She's like, fuck you, I don't ever want to be by myself with you. Do you understand what he's working with? She's over here trying to grab him. The Africano's like, yeah, do you understand what I'm working with? Right? And I'm like, fuck, right? And the homeboy's like, hey, bro, this is none of your business. It's between me and my lady, right? He was like, oh, your lady, now this is my lady. And they're trying to decide whose lady she is. And she's looking, this guy sells hella dope and he got hella money and hella respect. Maybe. This guy got a fucking 4.5 long dick. I don't know, right? So she's over there trying to decide. And I'm sitting there trying to blend into the clothes. You know how they have the cheap ass fucking fake clothes, the women clothes with the, you know how they have those mannequins and they're all perfectly proportioned? I'm trying to fucking blend into those. The Kim K's, right? That's it, bro. The homeboy's like, well, what's up? And the black dude's like, man, fuck all that, homies. You want to take this fade? The homie gets off. We're fighting. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say that we're beating the hell out of everyone and all that. See, that's fakery. When people win all the fights in the world, come on, bro. You got to call some bullshit, man. You have to lose some. Gun loses more than I win. Then I'm going to keep it real, right? I've been knocked out in prison. You know what I mean? Snaked on. YA, I don't know how many times. You know what I mean? Not really knocked out, but I got knocked out standing up. I was going zzz, right? Several different situations. Well, today I got knocked out at the flea market. You know what I mean? I got hit, I remember, by the fucking women's clothing aisle. And I ended up where some Asian was making it look like dim sum. I don't know what the fuck it was, right? But the shit was the pot was bubbling by my head. I was like, what happened? Right? He was like, I don't know, but you look like you got Exactly disease. And I said, Exactly disease? He said, yeah, your head look exactly like your fucking ass, right? I was all beat up, right from the feet up. Anyways, boom. I remember I snapped out of it like a Slim Jim and ran over there. Oh, yeah, like the macho man, right? And started getting involved. And it was a good fight, man. Security came running. They ain't doing nothing. They started choking him. The chick was like, no, leave him alone. And both him and the Africano, the homeboy and the Africano looked up like, leave who alone? They're still trying to hustle for the chick, right? I was like, fucking leave that bitch alone. Oh shit, I hit him hard, right? Right? It was go. We were getting down. I remember the placas came and snatched his son. Now, one of the homeboys got arrested because they found him with the filero, right? He was trying to whack someone. And I remember that's what happened that day. That was it. The homeboy's old lady, she ended up getting back with him a few days later after she was already towed up from the flow up. You know, she had to get hers. You can't be mad. That's just the way the world is. And so on and so forth. We ended up making it out of there. One of my homeboys, monks, got locked up. He ended up getting out a few days later. You know what I mean? They dropped charges and there was nothing. The brothers, it was what it was. It wasn't no beef. See, we don't have beef in my city. Like, okay, because of that one incident, everyone's going to die. You know, we weren't tripping like that. It was just, hey, an isolated incident. Something happened. You know, the old lady, she wanted a fucking bigger peep and that was it. Game over. So anyways, we mob on. The mobilization is real. About 3-4 months later, the homeboy's like, let's go back to the flea market. Now, there had been a vato that was talking shit about me, man. I had heard about it, right? I had heard that he'd been talking shit about me, saying some fucking outlandish shit that I couldn't believe. Man, my primo was locked up with him, was like, hey, this fool's talking high power shit about you. I was like, why? I thought that we were homeboys, man. I took care of this vato in the prison yard, everything. Like, this was the homie. He was like, nah, I don't know, bro. He's just talking that shit. I think he's on a good one. He's out there scante. I was like, yeah, one of these days I'll run into him, bro. And I'm not going to fucking take flight. I'm just going to have a conversation with him. Like, why? Dead him flat. Flea market. At that time, I ain't going to lie, man. I'm with the homegirl, her homegirl, and a couple homeboys. And we're just mobbing. Like, you know what I mean? We're going to go get some tacos, some menudo, whatever, right? It's always about the tacos, eh? What a Mexican won't sacrifice for tacos. Keep it real. You know, in our lives, it's always three things: gangbanging, tacos, and cockroaches. That's it. Bam. That's what we signed up for. So anyways, I'm mobbing, and I see this dude. And I'm with one on my homeboy's mouth at the time, right? And he's like, hey, there's that fool right there. And I was like, yeah, I see him, bro. I said, I'm going to go get at him. But the dude's with his old lady and his kids, right? So I'm kind of like stuck in a rock and a hard place. One thing is I'm never going to be, and I learned a long time ago, and it's just me. Maybe it's not even what I learned. It's just me, period, gente. I'm not going to go disrespect you. You're with your familia. You know, I've had guns pulled out to me and my babies. I've had vatos disrespect, you know. To me, that's always been bullshit, man. If someone's with their family, they're going to get the pass for just that little bit of time. If you can catch them by the bathrooms by themselves, whack them, right? I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. You know the recipe anyways, but that was that. And so I see the vato. I'm like, fuck, bro. I have to say something, though, because the homie's looking at me like, hey, all that high power shit, you're going to say something, eh? Right? Yeah, I'm going to say something. But wait up. You see him? He's with the little newborn. I got it, right? So he kind of strays away from his family to go look at the eggplants, and I mob up to him like, what's up, bro? And he's like, oh, what's up, homie? Oh, shit. What's up, baby? And I'm like, hey, what happened? You were with my primo locked up and shit, talking about this and like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. He's like, nah, your primo got the game fucked up. I said, nah, my primo don't fuck the game up, homie. What? I mean, I'm not tripping, bro, but, you know, I see you with your family. You're doing your little thing, man. I ain't mad at you. You know, like a Tupac song, but at the same time, bro, what's going on? You know, what did I do to you? No, bro, you gotta understand when I was paranoid, eh? You know, I was thinking fucking vatos are out to get me. I said, okay, I understand that. That's that good shit, huh? Who's your connect? I'm trying to get them, right? You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get put on. It's like make some feria. He was like, no, they ain't like that. I'm just saying, you know, I don't even know, bro. Right now, you could be wanting to jump me. I see the homeboys over there, and I'm like, bro, get off the skunk already, right? And so I turn around to walk away like, nah, it's all good. And we end it like good, like, okay, it's good. When I turn around, I feel, whoo, air, right? What the fuck? I'm like in slow motion. I'm like, are you kidding me? Right? I turn around. Oh, this son of a bitch. Right? Boom! Catch him. Oh! Right against the fucking mushroom, the jalapenos, a partridge, and a fucking pear cheese. Boom, 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 boom. Giving him the business, right? His old lady's like, I'm calling the cops. I said, bitch, we already know you're a cop. Call her shit. That's why the home behind me is in there like, I didn't fuck her. Right? And we're just fucking fighting. Boom, 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 boom. Chunking him. And he's like, yeah, bro, I knew it. I knew you had something against me. I'm like, this motherfucker swung on me. Tripping, right? Flea market incidents. They happen, man. You know, I'm going to tell you some more stories later on, you know, maybe in the coming weeks about other incidents that happen at flea markets. But we've all went through our shit. You know, most of us. If you're gangbanging, especially in the 90s or back then, the flea market is where it was popping. You know, especially for Mexicanos, la raza. It seems like we were always into something. Those were two incidents that happened. Like I said, the one with the Africanos, it was more funny than it was dangerous. I did get knocked backwards. You know what I mean? My Cortez swoosh got turned backwards. When it comes to the one with the homie, like I said, he tried to swing on me, and that was his disaster, his mistake. He was on Scampe. He was on a good one. Anyways, with that being said, hey, have a great, productive Saturday. A lot of you guys are probably watching this at the Segunda, at the flea market, man. Enjoy yourself. Don't buy them bootleg t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like the gun, right? And with that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. You get everything that you want coming to you. And remember, at the end of the day, man, keep your head on civilization. Stay aware. Situational awareness is real, man. Depending upon the situation, man, stay aware for wherever you're at, because you never know when it's coming. And with that being said, gente, gracias for all the support, all the love. Let's like and subscribe. Hit that thumbnail. Hit that bell. Put it to all. Fuck with your boy. Support me one time. I appreciate that. It's highly appreciated. I support all the Raza channels. No matter what anyone says, it's nothing but love and respect for everyone. It's always going to be that way. Always has been. Always will be. You know, with that being said, thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I honestly and truly believe in. And that's the coming together of everyone. I know a lot of people like to make light of what I say for the people, by the people. But at the end of the day, man, this entertainment is for the people, by the people. I'm one of the people, just the same, man. There's no difference. You know, we're all the fucking same. Just because a motherfucker's been locked up or maybe went to school a little bit doesn't make him smarter than others. That just makes him abreast of what's really going on, you know? And most of the situations, them vatos are shitty in their mind anyways. With that being said, bang, bang, this is the gun.